Hi guys, this is Mike with Pacific Tech. I'm here with a 2000 es300. As you can see, we're doing the timing belt due to that the customer had misfire on this entire bank. And for some reason, we changed the coils, we changed the spark plugs, and still, that whole entire side misfiring. She was going to change the oil pressure sensor. Got new ones, but I wanted to show you something and why it's causing a misfire. Okay, so keyway, I don't know if you guys can see that. Dot and dot is lined up. Okay, now tell me what's off. Isn't that off? And it's kind of hard for me to see and for you guys to see with me trying to hold the light, hold this wire up. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, you're gonna make it difficult, but hopefully I can show you guys. Timing mark, the timing mark, and it's off. Actually, no, this one is actually timed in right. I'm gonna paint the cover. I should paint it so you guys can see where that timing mark is. But you see it spot on, even from the ridge line, going all the way to the back of the plate, which is where my thumb is. And you can see that that's timed perfectly. But that's not. Alright. While I'm here, we're going to be doing seals. Basically everything that came in the timing kit. So that's bearing tensioner. Of course, you know the belt. And we always put this like this. Alright, so this is where you can see where they did it wrong also. Where is my flashlight? Let's go with it. Let's see. Now, if that says front with the arrows pointing at where I'm standing at and you looking at it, why is it pointing at it to the engine? Alright, so that right there tells you someone goofed up. Alright. So this is, you know, what I always got to deal with, cleaning up someone else's mistake. It kind of sucks that when a customer pays for something and you see this kind of error, especially on the timing. And this was sent, this whole side, to have a misfire. I think it's 2, 4, and 6, if I'm correct. This one is in the back. And most people think, oh yeah, we can do the spark plugs on these real quick. No problem. Look where the spark plug is. And you have to reach in, and it makes it difficult. So this is why you take off the intake, or you slide the intake up and out of your way so that you can have room. These coils are pretty big, pretty long. But anyway, this is part 1 to this video. I'm gonna go key everything in and color everything in, so that way you guys can see timing mark the way I did this right here, so I can see why is this side off. And you can see this should be over a tooth. So just when you do things right, do things carefully before you do anything. Spin the engine. I like to spin the engine twice. Simple reasons, everything seats in and everything goes back to normal, and then you're able to do things. You know, most people is like, well, once you set things and you pull the pin, everything should be right. Well, sometimes there's a little bit too much tension on one side of the belt and too much slack on the other side. So this is why it's important in how you dress it up. Alright, anyway, this is part 1 to the video. Comment down below what else you may think. Oh, and for a lot of people who always get some knocking sounds, look at that. Alright, so make sure if you're going to change these, lift both sides up so then you can do the sway bar bushing. So put them back in. It's one of the things you want to take care of right away. But let's take care of timing. I'm going to release the tensioner, and we're going to get everything squared away. Alright, this is Mike with Pacific Tech.